I'm fucking muted. I'm fucking muted, bro. I'm so bad at that. I do that so fucking much. Holy shit, I'm stupid. So how are we doing today, guys? But anyway, so for those of you that don't know, I switched my setup a little bit. Posting ban. I'm perma-banned. Got perma-banned. How'd you get banned? I don't know. They didn't tell me. I didn't do anything wrong. So yeah, I'm actually live with another TikToker, Braden Sorbo. Braden, say hi. Braden, say hi. Braden, say hi.
Huh? What? You say something?
I said say hi.
Say hi?
Yeah, so the last time I played Warzone was with you.
Yeah.
So that's how things are gonna go.
I'm just waiting for it to tell me you're online.
Oh, well, that's because I haven't loaded the game. You're very calm about being banned. That's because I'm more sad than I am angry. Well, I mean, I'm pretty angry about it, but, like, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's not good. That's no bueno. We should go get TikTok.
Honestly.
We should just pull up, be like, hey, TikTok.
Fuck
Guess
you.
who? And they're gonna be like, whoa. Oh no, it's these guys.
Whoa.
We probably do what they say.
Yeah.
Because they're super cool dudes.
They're super, yeah, right.
Literally, they'll just see us pull up and be like, damn, those guys are cool. We should do whatever they want us to.
Right. I think it's how it works on a regular basis, actually.
Interesting story. So, my buddy got a call from one of our other friends. He's like, hey, I know it's like 1 a.m., but I'm in a Denny's right now and I need some help. And so the guy's like, all right, sure, because our friend group is like, call and we're there type thing, right? And so
Right.
the dude pulls up to Denny's to see our other friend's family of 11. Like, it's two parents, they have 9 kids. His family of 11 fighting the high school basketball team. so apparently, because they're such a big family, they have like a big van or whatever, right? And they were going through the drive-through, and these basketball players were just standing in the middle of the road, not moving. And so the one guy's like, hey, get out of the way, please, we gotta go by. And they're like, no, you go around us. And he's like, and he said to one of them, he's like, bitch, just move, you're in the road. And so then they got mad, and then there was a big confrontation, and I think the cops came at some point.
What the fuck?
Dude, it was so weird. And then my buddy pulled up, and he's like 6'4", and at that time 270 pounds of muscle because the dude was bulking. And they saw him, and they're just like, you know what? I don't really think it's worth it.
But yeah, no. So I checked for updates. Didn't say it had an update. Launched the game. Said I had to close the game. Closed the game. Checked for updates again. Didn't work. Launched the game again. Closed the game, and then it said, "Oh, by the way, you're updating now." I was like, whoa.
That's not good.
Oh my
it's
god, this is such a long update. So I guess I'm gonna change this to just chat. Jordan, can you change this to just chatting until we get this shit figured out? I think I got something, and this wasn't I guess embarrassing because I did something. I had like mad secondhand embarrassment because of this. So for those who don't know, I was in theater for like 11 years of my life, okay? I was doing this one show, and like when I was in theater, I wasn't really the theater kid or like a theater kid or anything like that. I was more like, you know, I was a gamer. I did shows, and I really enjoyed it, but I never really fit in with the crew. So with that being said, they all called me the angsty one in the friend group because I was always angry that they were being idiots. And there was this one specific time we went out to Texas Roadhouse, and where I'm from, we have the first Texas Roadhouse ever. We went there, we sit down, and immediately the 4 other people in the booth with me were being fucking idiots. Okay, they were talking really loudly. They were acting a fool and shit like that. And then I was like, oh no. And so the waitress comes up, and she starts asking us, you know, what we want to eat and shit like that. And it was with 2 girls and another guy. So, you know, when that happened, waitress could kind of already tell I was uncomfortable in this situation. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And so I ordered my food. She goes about her day, and she comes back with our food. And at this point, it was over. Everyone at the table was acting like complete idiots, and I was like, "Oh no!" And so then she leaves one more time. She comes back with like a refill of my drink, and as soon as she comes back, one of the girls looks up at the waitress and goes, "I put a whole bag of jelly beans inside my," and I was like, "Yo!" And I was like, bro, calm down. And she was like, what? And then I was like, I'm so sorry. I could not stop apologizing to this fucking waitress because how much how fucking dumb these people, like, they made me so mad just because they
put her through hell.
Yeah, I felt so bad. I was like, I wish I could leave. But then, like, I tipped her, I think, like $20 just because I was like,
that's good.
I apologize for everything ever.
I was gonna ask, like, did you guys like tip and be like, look, we're sorry?
Yeah.
Or at least you're sorry from secondhand embarrassment.
I tipped and said I was sorry. Tell me about the waitress fumble from last. Oh my god. So I went out to eat last night, with a few of my friends, and my brother, and the waitress walks up to us, and I immediately knew her. I was like, oh, hey, and she was like, oh hey, and we've done shows together, and so, you know, we started talking and shit like that. And then I have this really bad problem with, like, knowing how to speak in public.
Like in theater?
Like, not in theater, just like one-on-one conversations. Like, if you were to ask me, like, if I would have never met you and you were to come up to me and ask me for directions, I would, like, freak out, and I'd be like, and it gets really bad when I'm trying to order food, and
oh no,
I know this person too. I know her. I have this girl on Snapchat, and so I go to order my drink, and I was like, yeah, can I get a water and a sweet tea? And then she was like, yeah, and then she asked for appetizers, and I went to go say, I think it was. No. Okay, so it wasn't appetizer. It was the actual food, and it was a wing place, and so I wanted to get 5 medium, 5 mild, and instead I said 5 mod, and when I did that, I screamed. I go, yeah, can I get 5 mod? And then I just go, what? And I just scream, and the entire store just gets silent because it's such a natural reaction for me when I fuck up words, just to be like, what the fuck? But I panicked, and then she just looks and she goes. And I was like, well, I'm sorry. And I was like, yeah, can I just get 5 medium and 5 mild, please? And then she's like, yeah, sure. I wasn't necessarily embarrassed, but it was really awkward for everyone at the table. Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait, I have a waitress story for you. So I was out at dinner with my girlfriend at the time and a couple of her friends, right? So it's like me, her friend, and then 2 other guys who are friends. And so we're all sitting down, and the waitress comes up, and one of the girls has a really bad shellfish allergy. So she's in the middle of telling this to the waitress, and the one guy goes, yeah, and she'll have the shrimp, you know? And it's like, ha ha ha, funny joke. And the waitress is like, uh-huh. So anyways, what will you have? And he cuts her off again. He's like, no, she'll have the shrimp. And the waitress is like, okay, dude, I'm trying to take her order. And she goes, yeah, but she's allergic to shellfish, get it? That's why she'll have the shrimp. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here going, dude, what is this kid on? Because every time the waitress tried to talk to him, and the thing is, the waitress then goes, okay, buddy, shut up and let me take her order. And the dude didn't know how to react because no one's ever done that to him. So he just sits there and is like, oh, okay. And he did it for everyone ordering. He just tried to give them the other thing. And I was just sitting there like, dude.
Oh, that's so awkward.
Stop. Bro, it was awful. Like, I'm getting awkward just talking about it. And this dude is fucking sitting here going, yeah, no, she'll have the shellfish. I'm so funny and quirky, guys. And we're all just sitting here like, bro, you gotta calm down.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Also, Jordan says that to tell you that I'm invited to the Fast and Furious watch along.
Hell yeah. Well, my game finished, so I can finally boot that up.
Let's go.
But I have one more story.
All right, let's hear it.
So I was at Disney, and there's this ride called Soarin'. I was with my brother and his fiance. They sat down next to me, and I sat down, and we were like on the end of this big thing. And right next to us, like on the other seating arrangement, was this girl and her family, and she had her eyes like fixated on my scalp. Okay, I was like, bro. Nice. Calm down. So there was a part of me that thought she may have known who I was. You know, when I was there, I had like 2 million followers. So, you know, she was fixated on my scalp, and I look up, lock eyes with this woman, and instead of looking away like most people do when they lock eyes with somebody, no, we were locked eyes for a solid like 3 seconds. 3 seconds, which is a lot longer for you know, eye contact than you'd like if you don't know the person. And instead of looking away, I just go, hey, and like yell at this woman from across the way, and she goes, hey. And I go, I figured I'd say hey because we like locked eyes and I didn't want to make things awkward. And so many people started losing their shit because they heard me yell this at this girl. And then her entire family was geeked about it. Okay, and so then for the entire ride, her entire family was just looking at me, and I was like, oh god, this is so awkward. This is
The weird pressure.
Yeah, and then my brother, we get off the ride, and my brother was like, I think you made it so much worse saying that. And we started walking out, and the family behind us, it was the family that they could not stop talking about it. And I was like, oh no! I was like, this is so bad!
You're gonna be part of every Christmas story ever from now on.
I literally am. I know for a fact I'm an inside joke in their family now.
Oh yeah. Hey, remember that weird dude who just yelled, "Hey, we locked eyes, so I wanted to say hi"?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful, dude.
Family.
Let's go to the drive-in after dark. We can drive up to Lover's Peak and find a nice place to park. Let me stargaze in your eyes, looking up into the sky, thinking I'm your princely knight. You're my armor, you shine real bright. Let me be your sword and shield, slaying